In other related video sessions, we discussed how supplier linkage, the virtual item master, and virtual contract master play a key role in a viable total spend management solution. However, in this session, we're going to show how the facility integration feature of MEPERIA creates the cornerstone of the total spend management program, and how it can drive procurement strategies such as contract maximization, strategic sourcing, functional equivalent product identification, and spend alignment. MEPERIA supports the creation of multiple virtual item and contract masters in an integrated manner so that information can be shared and viewed in a common format. This means that an organization comprised of multiple hospitals can view both individually, by hospital, and collectively total spend information. Additionally, MEPERIA stores fully attributed and normalized supplier catalog information that is fully compatible with both the virtual item and contract masters. This effectively means that the organization has a total view of spend across the system, including the ability to view products supplied by alternative suppliers. Because of the disparate nature of supply data, most large organizations cannot easily compare product usage across their organization. Similarly, external data such as GPO contracts and supplier catalogs are also difficult to access and align. MEPERIA resolves this problem by normalizing and structuring all applicable data, including external data such as contracts, so that it can be used to drive economic benefit. Individual and collective views are provided so that the spend and products used can be understood at the local and global level. This information can then be used as the basis of your total spend management strategy. Selecting attribute refinement from the main menu takes us to a spreadsheet view of the data, which provides additional sort, filter, and export capabilities. In this view, starting from the left-hand side of the screen, we will find additional navigational facilities. At the top, there is a drop-down box that facilitates the selection of a specific item or contract master loaded into the system. Here the user can specify a specific facility or contract master, or can choose to view them collectively by selecting all facilities. Next to this is a hide left panel icon. When selected, provides the user more viewing space of the content detail. Immediately below this is a discrete search box that supports searches within the displayed navigation feature, such as vendors currently displayed. Below this is a scrolling menu that allows the user to select the desired main navigation attribute. For example, the user can select to navigate by either the original vendor name or the MEPERIA normalized name. Similar choices include manufacturer name and noun type. Entry of a related search term into the navigational search restricts the displayed navigation terms. For example, entering the term more results in only the vendor more being displayed as a navigational option. Selecting any of the terms shown in the navigational panel automatically limits the associated fields. Once limited, all product searches performed will be similarly limited. To the right is the main detailed display, and this is headed with the main search box, an associated filter, export, and settings icon, which allows the user to add filters and adjust the spreadsheet view as needed to support their specific task. Below this is displayed the product data broken down into applicable attributes. You'll notice that the data has been normalized. Additional tools are provided that allow the user to further modify the content as needed, without impacting the source data. Specific details on attribute manipulation is covered in a separate video, and please refer to our website for further details. Sort and filter capabilities have been provided for certain critical attributes such as vendor item ID, manufacturer item ID, and approved item description. It is the ability to combine, filter, sort, and export these values that forms the basis of your total spend management solution. For example, by first selecting all facilities and all vendors from within the navigational box and entering the term dressings into the main search box, we see a listing of all products within the system and associated contracts that have the word dressing in their description. You will also note the source of the information, namely the facility or contract source, is also shown against each entry. If we now choose to sort these returns by manufacturer item ID, we will quickly see that many of these items are in fact the same. However, they are being purchased from multiple vendors across the system, potentially lowering the opportunity for consolidated purchases and lower costs. In most cases, it's the ability to recognize the same or equivalent items being purchased throughout the system that represents the biggest opportunity for lowering supply cost. Similarly, we can choose to sort by description, which will align products based on descriptive attributes. Note that because the data has been normalized, this effectively provides the basis for a functional equivalent product evaluation, and also includes contracted information. This can be demonstrated by the alignment of the manufacturer part number associated with each product description. Again, I will draw your attention to the facility ID that denotes the source of the data. If we scroll across the sheet, we will see additional attributes such as UOM, UNSPSC, and contract data. However, it's important to note that all information associated with your products and loaded into MEPERIA are available for viewing. Let's go ahead and enter 1333 next to dressings in the search box and press enter. Now we will see that only the dressings related to 1333 are displayed. Notice that Facility 1 is again buying the same product from two vendors. Also that both vendors have an applicable contract. However, it doesn't appear as though Facility 1 is taking advantage of the contract price. Removal of the term 1333 will return the original display of dressings. Now, if we would like to further examine this category of products using Excel, we can do this by selecting Export from the submenu. We will then be presented with a dialog box that allows us to specify which fields to export, as well as the file format desired. The selection of export will complete the process whereby the current view, in this case dressings, will have been exported. By the skillful use of navigation, sorting, filtering, and export functionality, the user has in their possession a powerful toolset that forms the basis of their effective total spend program, including the ability to gain easy access to relevant contracts, drive functionally equivalent product analysis, know who makes, sells, and provides the contracts for products used, improves purchasing efficiency, drives product and vendor standardization, reduces cost variation, and increases contract compliance. Well, thanks for taking the time to view this video, and please be sure to view our other videos in the series, where you'll learn more about MEPERIA and our approach to total spend management.